Okay, welcome to the stream. So the last time I decided I wanted to do like a house that looks a bit like a bottle. We'll see how it goes today. Welcome to the stream. That's good to me. Here we go. But yeah, it's a very, very hot day today, so thought I'd do a bit of an earlier stream, and we'll see how it goes with this build. I've been winging this build a little bit, but what can you do? Is that how I wanted it? Kind of. I mean, it has to be. The thing is, right? If it is going to be like a bottle, it needs to go curved here, then straight, right? Because that side of the bottle is straight. So at this point, it should really go straight, right? I'm just thinking, like, is that enough of a? Yeah, I guess it is, right? In comparison, that. So if we're happy with this, I mean, is the size of the bottle? Is that going to be, or does it need to be a little bit? We can always slightly extend it out. I might just get rid of these trees at this point. I was just trying to go up to those trees, but there's no real particular reason I was doing that. Who's going to fall these trees at this point? Just move connection to that guy. Why is there a... Let's see what happens if we just do that. Might have to get rid of this guy as well. We'll see. That should be enough for now. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, yeah. So yeah, I like the idea of going to the 1 here. I guess we got that here. So we could just go out from here, right? But we're on the wrong Y level for that. So at some point we're going to have the 1. I mean, is it going to be the whole thing? Man, doing a house like this is really weird. Because the thing is, if you look at the bottom of the, it's not really the same at the top. That's the thing, right? Because it's not really like a ball. If you really look carefully, the pixels at the top, it's more diagonal at the top, if anything. So you just go straight, and then you basically just go diagonal. Whereas the same can't be said about this section. So I think we're happy with this section. And then we could just do a straight diagonal across, right? Let's build it in that fashion, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're going to keep the height as it is. Yeah, and then we'll just go the diagonal in. It's going to be more like a wine bottle than a potion thing there, isn't it? Yeah. Like if we're diagonally cutting in, say with like 4. Yeah, but if you look at the length of it, it's actually quite long in terms of... So, some of this is fairly decent. I feel like we can go a bit further down this line. Let's just cut in here. Because basically we want this diagonal length to be similar to what we got here. So that's sort of like doing a 4, right? So we could say this is going like on a 4 as well. Like a 3. So that would be the 4, right? So even though we're a bit further out, it's actually not a bad idea to do it that way. Well, we could go here, right? Makes me think the roof goes here, right? I think the roof has to be here, like that. Where are we going so far? Yeah, that will work. It will work, I think, if we do the bottle at that later shape. Let's put the other side in quickly then. So this is just a straight diagonal. Yeah. So 1, 1, 2, 2. Right, so we've got the 1, 2, 2, and then we have a what? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here on the next section, right? Just want to get it. Obviously, there's a lot of blocks to place. Don't get it wrong. 1, 2, 2. So it's going to be right across from here. That's the spot. This is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7. We can always do some adjustments to this. We could even replace, like the, you know, do some replacing. This I think is actually going to work there. It's going to work. So we'll check that the string is working properly. Shame I don't talk that much. Is that how I wanted it? That's right. Okay. Did I do? Is this already the 8? I've already done it. Okay, that was quick. I don't know how we're going to do the top of the bottle here. We'll see. We can make some slight adjustments to that. I think in general, though, it's quite a nice shape. If anything, the 8 is a bit long. Like... I could make it down to a 7 and make one of these a 2. It is a pretty sheer gradient though. It is literally y equals x. That's why I didn't do that. What I'm trying to say is that this length here, it looks about the same as the length from... Actually no, it is bigger, isn't it? The length on the top of the bottle is larger though. Yeah. I think it actually does make sense the way I've done it. Whether it's exactly accurate, I'm not sure, but... And then we just went... Okay, so from this spot here, which is exactly level, yeah. We did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 1. So 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only do 4 here yet. Let's extend those down as well. And these are not actually extended at all. What's going on with this? We have. I did build it at the right Y level. It just doesn't look it. I can see it. It's starting to take shape for me now. I think the shape of it is actually quite good. Right. Why is this 9? Because because I've done it wrong, that's why. So this one is which one? This one is one already going in. Have I done it there? This one is going in already, right? Here, right? I think I just removed the wrong block. Does that look better? I want to get this wrong. I don't know why I'm thinking it's wrong, but I just want to keep checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. Kind of interesting. We've got two sections which are different. Here we have a 1, 2, 2, and here it's a 1, 1, 1, 1. No, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And that's the thing. There's basically, as like, you know, this is obviously a more gradual slope, and this is just, you know, diagonal. So, and there's ways to go even further than diagonal, I guess, aren't there? Well, how would you go further than diagonal? You have to miss stuff out. No, but obviously there's not a way to go further than diagonal. Is there? Trying to think, like, if there is some sort of. You could maybe do it if you're going down a level or something. It depends. If you mix it with other blocks, you can do it. Obviously, there are ways. It's quite. But in general, your slope is between this. You could make a very gradual slope, obviously, but that's dependent on the size of the overall structure. So we're at this point here. I mean, honestly, I think we're just good here. I think we can always just copy. We did sort of think of how to do this. And I think this is not a bad idea over here. So to have a 2 here. I mean, this is a very straight section, right? We don't necessarily need the guy there, though. So we'll have a 2 on the next one. So that would be a 2 here. Yeah, we can see it more clearly at this stage. It's not quite a bottle, is it? It's a little bit squeezed. It's almost like a... it almost looks like more like a lingering potion at this point. It's somewhere between a lingering potion and a regular potion. So what are we looking like here? Are we happy with this guy? It wouldn't be that. So there, right? And then what do we have here? 1, 2... I feel like we should be closer at this stage. That's why it's looking more like a lingering potion. I mean, that's the thing, right? If we're going up this staircase, it almost doesn't feel like it's sharp enough to go up this staircase. The staircase is not sharp enough. I haven't really done this side yet. And these blocks that I put in before are kind of interesting. I kind of want to, you know what, the stupid thing is that I actually do want to put this whole section in one more. Also because it's 8 and it would be nice to be 7. So yeah, let's just do that. So it'd be this. To make it quicker, I'm just going to do it like this. We're going to do like the internal for each section from here, right? I just think this will add a little bit to the shape of it. So this would be here instead, right? Then we'll remove this outer edge that we've built. So it'd be this one. This guy. This guy. This guy. I'm now confused. You see, it does look better at that size. What does it? I'm doubting myself now. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm happy with it. So we do that. I think this is why it was advantageous to build the staircase the way I did before. Yeah, so this one we want to get rid of, right? So these two have to go. Then we'll remove the out edge on this guy. Okay. So, just trying to think here. Let me just remove this for a second so I can see the... So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so then this would go in to like this, removing this guy. What do we want to do it like that? Well, we're going to do it like that. We do have to have a 2, right, somewhere. Because if we go 1, 1, we're just going to end up much more, even closer in. Could also change the roof height, by the way. I just want to keep... The thing is that I'm more thinking about the shape of the bottle at this point. The thing is that diagonal line really does stretch properly. It is just a straight diagonal. I think getting a diagonal here would be advantageous. So aren't these two like surplus to requirements? At the same time, we want a decent, like 1, 2. Like say this one is here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want at least somewhere we can stand on, and I think that's like what we have to look at. That is, yeah, it has to be there. It has to be there. There's no doubt. Actually, this is actually quite a nice doorway. We might even use this as a doorway. It would make sense, right? So even though this bottle shape is not exactly a bottle shape, it's a pretty good shape. Yeah, I'm just looking at the shape. It's kind of an interesting shape. And it's what we come up with. So we'll just check then that we're good on this. I think that this is the way I want it, basically. So this should be a 1 on this side. So this one we can reinstate. And then we have the 2 next. Which is basically what I did anyway. Right, it's basically just like that. Yeah, you see if I wanted to do the bottle, the proper top of the bottle, it wouldn't look out of place. It's actually pretty good now, now that the whole thing's done. Let's just correct some of these mistakes. What's going on with this? That was weird. That's kind of interesting that if you do that, you only get like... I don't know. I find it interesting the way it... In general, these blocks are quite interesting. It's kind of cool to have it like sticking out like that. So do we want to have the top level right here? I think we probably do. But what it's going to mean is that this level I think has to be a bit higher. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid to say. I think even we start like about here would be good level for this. Let's just remove this. I'm going to work on the staircase in a moment. Let's actually just get rid of the roof for now. We've got an idea where we might want to have the roof. But this is not. We can leave that thing there maybe. Because it might not be in a bad spot. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's just do a lot more with birch slabs. Just get our birch blocks in general on the go. This looks very similar, doesn't it, the door? What happens if you do like this? And then you put in like this? Kind of has a funny effect, doesn't it? I feel like we're probably going to want to I misplaced literally so many of these things. Still misplaced blocks. I need to be like more precise because if this was thousands of blocks, it's not going to be much fun to replace them. It wouldn't be that difficult, I suppose, if I worked out how to replace a certain block facing a certain direction. So it needs to be really a smooth journey up, right? And you see, because we've got this little bit of extra space, even though, I don't know, I want things to be very similar on both sides, but I don't know how easy that is going to be to do. See, if it's like this, you can't get up there. Like even something like that, you can get up, right? The thing is, I often feel like, what do you do underneath this staircase, right? Normally, like, I guess, like, well, there's lots of things that could be there. Sometimes you have like a storage locker or something, but the question is, do you want to have like something which looks structural? Like what if we had like the pillars underneath? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Like, say you had pillars like here. You wouldn't be able to do... You can't do the flower pots on these things. I wish you could, right? I wish there was just some way to do this. Oh no, you do it on that one. Isn't... Yeah, of course, sorry. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense there. So we allow the corners, and then we go here, and then we go here. I think it's like choose this, choose the choose what this, or choose this, right? They're the options. It also doesn't make much sense to have flower pots underneath the stairs like that. So I think we're going to choose the alternate option. But like, can I put like another door on top of this? You can't put a door on top of a door, can you? Can't do this, right? No, here's the question. Can I put... What I'm trying to say is, can I do this? And put it there. And how would I get the trapdoor in there? Damn it. I think there is a way to do this, right? I could literally put... I never thought about doing this, but this is actually quite a good idea. So then what I would do, I'd put a block here. Yeah, that's the problem, you can't... maybe that isn't possible now I think about it. Because it won't go on top of a trapdoor. I can get this thing on, but There is that option though, right? Which isn't necessarily like the worst. Because then we can then get you do that, right? I mean, I don't know. Look, we've got the main structure built. It's just a case of how we're going to do the rest of it. I need to think about the decoration. I'm going to look at some other stuff and then we'll... yeah. Anyway, it's about hot, so I'm going to end the stream here.